And hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the last round of War Thunder this year. Welcome back to Thunder League. Now, you're probably surprised because Tim is not here with us anymore. He is now on a well-deserved break and will only come back next year. Rest in peace, Tim. But my name is Michael Boom and I am taking his place. And I'm joined here by the sexy Sean.
Yeah, that's me. Now, about them time I do a proper sexy voice. Hi, how are you doing? Okay. Okay, that was a little bit too youthful, but whatever. What can I say? It's the crap people of Dislike, Russia, versus Cube of the U.S., the Cube people of America. So,
yes, Sean's favorite team so far. These crap people, they just know how to put on a show, don't they?
Yep, very true.
Now, they do have an interesting chance here. If they win this battle against Cube, they're actually going to tie with Werf for the first place.
Yeah, exactly this. Looking at the standings so far, it's a Kai victory at the bottom with 8 games and no wins. Just a tad bit above him is Cube, 6 games and 2 wins. Poltergeist, 6 games, 2 wins. Duradler, 8 games, 3 wins. GOF, 6 games, 3 wins. Dislike, 5 games, 4 wins. Fink, much the same. Dynamite, exactly the same. Arcade, 6 games, 4 wins. And Verve, 7 games, 5 wins. So, purely from statistics, Cube is not on par with Dislike, sadly.
Not quite. Now, Q has shown some good gameplays before, but they just don't seem to be able to surpass the other team so far.
Well, yeah, and the first battle looks like it's going to be Ash River. That's right. Dislike picking Ash River.
Now, Ash River is a map we don't see too often, but not too rarely either. It's definitely not one of the rarest maps we've seen. Ash River is kind of a, well, let's say, complicated map. Yeah. You have to take a lot of things into account. Now, today's matches so far were pretty interesting, actually. We had Akai versus Fink, which, as expected, ended up in a landslide for Fink. But they made a good show. It was a very relaxed battle. After that, we had Dynamite versus Deala, probably the most even teams in terms of skill. Dynamite managed to take the win against Deala in the last battle on Berlin. That was absolutely amazing to watch.
Yeah, that was a close call still. And actually, we could say the same about Verve and Arcade battle just now. Also pretty evenly matched, but Verve, they're just, they adapt way faster than Arcade. Way much faster.
But it was still a very close battle, wasn't it?
Yeah, indeed. And now those 2 battles on Berlin, Arcade won once on Berlin, but then the second time it was match point, and every single match point in our Thunder League we're playing Berlin, and just Verve, wow, they wiped them off.
But now this next match is going to be probably the most interesting match today, because we have Dislike. These guys are absolutely amazing. If you haven't seen Dislike play before, do pay close attention now, because these guys just make a show. Whether they are winning, whether they are losing, they know how to keep us entertained.
Exactly that. Because we've seen him play against the likes of TVG, and then they lose twice in a row, and then they win 3 times in a row. I mean, seriously. Not a whole many teams can brag about this, okay? Not a whole lot of them can.
Now, we are starting on Ash River. The players are currently spawning in. Now, interesting lineups. We have 2 aircraft in the air for Dislike with a massive wall of T-44 tanks. Now, Cupid went with a different tactic. We have Flying Sofa in the Ostwind. Flying Sofa, a very, very good Ostwind driver. We've seen this guy do some epic stuff before. But we only have 1 aircraft on Cube. Now, this tactic might work out or might not work out. If Ataleotis gets taken out by the guys from Dislike, it's going to be as superiority for Dislike. But Flying Sofa can make a huge difference in this case.
Yeah, Legolas and G6 coming in to unload those rockets on Cube. Oh, getting already countered by Flying Sofa. Now, Flying Sofa is a very talented pilot. and actually very deadly in that Ostwind. Okay, so against Shine Shooter, and that's a no-no. Oh, no. Wait, did he kill him? No, Shine Shooter's still alive. No.
Ateliotis goes in for...
Whoa!
Oh, he went for Ba. Sets Ba on fire. Ba is on fire, but he's not down.
Yeah, but Ba manages to put the fire out, and actually damage is not that severe. It's just the engine and the tracks that got most of the hurt there. But otherwise, he's fine.
But it's going to take some time to repair. Cryfall might have the time to go around and flank Ba from behind.
That's it. Cube's only aircraft is going down until Luigi's got shut down by... I'm sorry, by Johnny K. At the same time, flying so far.
Well.
Yeah, killed Legolas in return. So, Dislike down to a single aircraft with no rockets so far. And Johnny K is going back to the airfield for a rearm there.
Which means, well, Johnny K is just essentially a dead player for all effects and purposes. Because it's going to take a long time for him to get back to the airfield, reload, and get back into the battle. Dislike must take this opportunity, not Dislike. Cube must take this opportunity to get into cap zones now. Now, we are 3 minutes into the game and no team has yet capped any of the capture points here.
Yeah, that's very true.
Now, Sean, it seems to me like Zerba is at it again. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another round of giveaways coming in. Now, do keep in mind, this is the last battle of this year, so this is your last chance to grab one of the following prizes this year. You can win one of the following prizes. We have Civil Line boosters, research points, 3 days of premium account, 100 gold eagles, and one of the unique following vehicles: B49 E7, N24 Chevy, P51A Mustang, Panther T5, and the mighty RBT5. Now, how can you win these prizes? Easy. Just go to Warthunder.pro and log in with your in-game account and go to the Streams tab. You have to be on the Streams tab. You don't have to have the stream open. You don't have to have the stream running. You can go back to Twitch and chat with the awesome people here. But you have to have the Streams tab open.
That's exactly true. There's, it's super easy. If you own a dog tag, you're going to be adding some of that hard-earned cash towards our prize pool and helping us unlock the next stretch goal for every dog tag owner out there. Also, you get a 50% increased chance to win during one of our giveaways, and we're still, got a lot of them planned ahead. What about Zerbaclaws? Zerbaclaws, how's it going? Isn't it time for another giveaway? It's been a while now. Is your steel bag running dry there?
We are having a giveaway like right now, Sean. Look at the bottom of the screen. But oh, look at this! Dislike is going for the C flag. C flag being the middle child that nobody wants and got called for Christmas. Usually on this map, it's actually been taken by Dislike here. But it's completely unopposed, which means if Dislike can win the battle for the B flag as well, they're going to initiate the bleed on Cube. Cube has to do something here. They're not looking too good. They're already down one player. Ateliotis already is out of this match. Actually, Cube lost a lot of respawns already. Dislike has only had one death so far.
Yeah, and it's almost a triple cap. Almost. Not quite, because Cube concentrated most of their forces around Alpha, that Shine Shooter, Devil, and Wacko against Undertaker and Dezel. Whoa! Undertaker gets hit there, but survives, ultimately. Now, can they use this numeric advantage of theirs against Dislike? So far, not so much. Undertaker on fire, though, manages to take out Devil. Shine Shooter comes up to avenge his stricken comrade. Can he kill him?
Undertaker takes the fire out, but oh, Shine Shooter destroys Undertaker.
Can. Now Dezel and Denixo, 2-2 against Wacko and Shine Shooter.
Sean, remember what I always say, American tanks are awesome in these kinds of situations. Shine Shooter has the perfect tank for this. He can just crest that hill, get his gun down on the enemy and not fear getting hit, because the frontal turret armor is absolutely amazing. That was the only reason he actually took out the Undertaker there. He just had the advantage.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, well, American tanks are ideal for this map and a lot of other hilly maps where you need the gun depression. Now check out the middle. Hairspice of Cube coming up on Ba 93, sitting behind that stricken B-17. Whoa,
Hairspice takes a shot at Hairspice. Hairspice takes a shot back, and Hairspice is down. Strelix supporting his teammate there. Very, very good. Cryfall, who was hiding under the bridge like a little troll, is now advancing, but he's now all out of help here.
Looks like we're at a stalemate on Alpha still. Dezel facing off against Shine Shooter, Denixo against Wacko. In the middle, Unbravo, Strelak32 and By93. By93 is all fine, and Cryfall about to counter those two. Down at Charlie, Legolas and Tiger E climbing that slope, and he's all alone there. There's nobody there to do anything, and Cube's running out of vehicles real fast.
Yeah, they're already down 3 players. Remember, this like only lost 2 so far. And not even players, just 2 respawns.
Yeah.
They have a full team against 4 guys from Cube. I gotta say, this is not looking very good for Cube so far. I mean, so far, Dislike has been the team of comebacks. They always tend to lose 1 or 2 games and then come back epically.
But looks like they're just on a whole different level with Cube, so it's hard for Cube to make Dislike lose here. Okay. Dislike's Johnny Kagan chased by Flying Sofa in the air, just off the edge of the map. Oh, Johnny K's going down. That's it. So what?
It does not look good for Cube here. Cross was again under the bridge.
Dislike finally lost a player. So
they did not lose a player. They did not lose a player. That guy can respawn.
Oh yeah, he's still got 1 more respawn left. Yep. Sorry.
It's still a full team. Dislike is just going strong here. Cube is running out of options. I don't know what exactly they're playing on here, but look, A hasn't even been capped yet. This entire game, A hasn't even been capped, and Cube is already down to a third of their points, and they are running out of tanks fast. There needs to be some kind of miracle happening here.
Yeah, I sure hope so, because Cube need a miracle right now to win, because they're down to just 3,900 points, and it's about to be less 3,800 points, and it's going down fast because they don't have a point of their own, and they're bleeding from 2 points, B and C. And you know, given how very few vehicles they got left, it's just 4 and 3 on the ground at that. Now Cryfall is about to face off against 4 Dislike players. I'm not kidding. Cryfall about to face off against Undertaker, already getting shot at. Oh, nope, scratch that. Never mind. Yeah, he's down. He's down by Strelak32. So it's just 2 players on the ground plus a Flying Sofa. We all know Flying Sofa is a deadly man with a flight stick, but he's back at the airfield getting rearmed using his...
Say, Sean, do you remember at the start of this tournament, we looked at Dislike and we didn't really think too much of them. They were definitely not a contender for top team of this Funnel League. They were kind of the underdog, but they have proven themselves over and over and over again, and they are actually competing with the top teams here on a competitive level. I mean, hell, they beat Arcade. They beat Arcade, one of the strongest teams in Warthunder.
They beat TVG.
They beat TVG, they beat Arcade. They are just rolling through this tournament, honestly. These guys just came out of nowhere and are surprising us over and over again. And not only are they very good players, they're also very entertaining players to watch.
Exactly, especially when they're facing off against one of the stronger teams. They tend to lose at least once, mostly twice, actually in a row, and then they win 3 times in a row as a comeback. This just, it's amazing. It's nerve-wracking to watch, especially if you're a fan of Dislike like me, but it's good. It's good. It's very entertaining. It's a good show. Even if you're not a fan of these crap people from Russia, but still, they're superb players, and you know, they demonstrate amazing showmanship each and every battle of every match played. Now,
this has been the first match, Dislike versus Cube. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you just tuned in, where have you been for the past 3 hours? We've been streaming forever now. We're getting tired.
Yeah, that's true.
Some rest.
We've been at it for far too long, and yeah, this is my 3rd hour. Actually, this is my 4th hour, because, you know, it's a bit of an overtime there. So this is my 4th hour starting, and yeah, getting kind of tired, so maybe I'm getting a bit dumb. Go easy on me, Chad.
Give me some cues for Sean here. Sean is the real MVP. This guy is just not giving up. He's been on edit for 4 hours in a row. Now, do keep in mind, this guy has a very sexy voice, and not only that, he also has his own stream channel. He streams other games, he does work for Gaijin doing voiceovers. He's just a very busy man, and he still finds the time to come here and entertain us. Sean, thank you very much.
Well, thanks a lot, Mike. I did not expect that, to be honest. I'm actually kind of humbled. So yeah, thanks. I'm not sure if the Twitch chat is going to agree with you, because they probably don't know me as well as you do, but whatever. You know, as long as you say it, this is what I appreciate. So thanks a lot, man. And I gotta give it to well, since we're kissing each other here, so I might as well kiss you back a little bit. I gotta say that Mike is doing an amazing job. So is Tim, to be honest, but still, Mike, we got pretty much the same number of streams so far, and you've been at it for like each and every day along with me. And yeah, it's been a fun ride so far. Let's keep this up. Okay, you know what? People probably not very interested in listening to us praise each other so much. It's fun, but But what can I say? One last thing about Mike and his videos. I love his blueprint videos where he goes. Well, since he's a German. Every German, as we know, is born with a wrench in his hand, so he's a natural engineer like every German out there. And so he does these really cool blueprint videos on his channel on YouTube where he explains it in great detail and using actually proper scientific explanations of how armor works, how shells work, how everything works in the game. And he's doing a great job at it. So yeah, even if you're not a noob and you're familiar with the game, you can pick up a lot of stuff just by watching these videos. He's putting great effort into them. And as a person myself producing a lot of videos and voicing a lot of them, I can say this is quality stuff, so I highly recommend it. Now let's go back to battle. What we have here is Normandy's second battle of the last match of this year of Thunder League, and it's Cube of the US versus the Crab People of Russia. Dislike, my favorite team. Even though I typed them in the chat like a little fanboy that didn't respond. So I'm like,
they are too good for you, Sean.
They're too good for me. Yeah, who's me? Who's they? Seriously. So yeah.
Now Dislike is going with an interesting tactic here. They are taking 4 tanks to C. Why? We've never seen this before. Normally, C is only taken by 1 or 2 tanks at maximum. But they're just completely leaving the city out. We have Dazzle around the city, but I don't know exactly what they're trying to do here, but it's definitely out of the ordinary.
Well, looks like they're going to cap it, and then they're going to move in through the central highway to Alpha. This is probably what they're going for. It's hard to say.
They might come in with a swoop from the southern side, but at the same time, it's very, very risky to just leave the city open like that for Cube to take. I mean, look at A. A is a very hard flag to capture. If you let your enemy just capture it like that and fortify it and defend it, you're going to have one hell of a time to take this thing back. Oh, Ba is really going far away. He's almost on the edge of the map. He's flanking all the way around. Oh, I know what these guys are doing. Sean, do you remember the crab tactics?
Oh yes. Is that it again? Is that the crazy crab attack of Normandy? Hard to say.
This is going to be a pincer maneuver. Now, Shanship is going for the A flag here, and he might be able to cap it. The guys from Dislike in the city have to do something to try to step in, but I don't think they will be able to make it in time. They might not have been the best tactical decision here. Because now they are just pretty much giving the opponent the chance to start a ticket bleed and hold it very strong as well.
Yeah, well, while Dislike are doing whatever they're doing, given a chance to start another ticket bleed, the Santa Zerba Claus, the steel-bearded deity of holidays of War Thunder, is giving away free stuff. Make sure you're logged into Warthunder.pro to be eligible to another one of the giveaways. Probably you're going to have one more, at least. Maybe more, it's hard to say. So, keep your eyes peeled for the bottom of the page, and this is where you will be able to see your name if you want anything or not, and then go into the game and check whatever you've got. Well, Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to all. I hope you're going to get something good, like me, getting RBT5, and Mike getting boosters. Oh, yeah.
I just don't get anything, but let's see the situation here in the city. We have Strelak32, who is finally doing some kind of fight. They are doing some kind of flanking here against Devil 85, but he has to watch out behind him. Look at Flying Sofa on the beach. Flying Sofa in the Ostwind is in a prime position to flank these guys. And we all know how the Ostwind is. If you give him a weak spot, he's going to take advantage of that. That 37mm auto cannon can definitely penetrate any tank in this battle from behind or from the sides.
Well, Cube, guys, what are you doing? You're getting a bit too drawn too thin there, don't you think?
They still have a very strong presence here, and honestly, I don't know. I do not know what exactly Dislike is trying to do here, because it is very clear that they're not trying to win by capping.
Yes, they're not.
They're trying some unorthodox tactics of destroying the entire enemy team, and given it is working so far, Dislike still hasn't lost a single vehicle. Cube's already down 2 respawns, but at the same time, they don't have much time. If you want to destroy the team, you have to do it fast. You can't just wait for the enemy to cap all bases and then bleed you out of your tickets. This is not how it works.
No, it doesn't. And then, well, maybe Dislike feeling their superiority over Cube because, well, you know, they're a much more experienced team, and so far they've been doing very good. They're maybe letting Cube think they're gonna win, you know, to mount an attack. But check out Flying Sulfan and Ostwind MVP, man, again outflanking Strelok and killing him. Killed Strelok 32. And now he's coming up with Denixo. Does Denixo know what's going to happen? He probably thinks it.
He must know. He's turning around now. He must know, but still. He can't really face the Ostwind here. Well, he can now. The Ostwind definitely has a disadvantage if Denixo is facing his front, but at the same time, Flying Sulfur is denying the flank here for Denixo, which means he cannot put effective flanking fire into the guys in the middle of the city here.
But
and
still,
the points are running out.
Check this out. The crab advance is inevitable, even though it may be sideways or backwards. You know, crabs walk funny, but they are encircling Cube, man. Look at this. Ba 93 there on the edge of the town. Undertake doing much of the same. Dezel, Hazelall moving in the center. And yeah, they are encircling them. And check out Flying Sulfur. Strelok 32 is about to get his revenge on him.
Oh, Sulfur, watch out, mate.
Yeah,
the Ostwind is good, but yeah, it does not like getting flanked. Like any tank, really.
Yeah, well, especially if you're in this little tiny matchbox of a Ostwind. Yeah.
Now, Sean, this might actually be working out for Dislike. They are turning this around. Look, they have a free front attack on the middle of the city. They are going to take out
you
the
see
guys from Cube.
They are, look, this is it. This is the beginning of the fall of the Cube.
Look at the scoreboard. Dislike has only lost 1 respawn. Cube is already down 1 respawn on each player, and Shanchu is out of this game. So they are down 1 player and cannot afford to lose any more tanks. Oh devil, you poor bastard. What are you going to do here?
They are slaughtering them. Oh, devil on all sides besieged. That's it. Strelok takes the shot to the back of the turret, and devil is off. Okay, well,
I was not expecting this. Dislike lured Cube into a false sense of security and just pincer maneuvered the hell out of them.
Don't you remember what I told you? This is exactly what they were going for. I'm telling you, I'm the expert on crab tactics and crab people and whatever. So, yeah, this is what they're going for. And look, they feel superior. It's obvious. From the way they play, from the way they position their tanks on the map, they feel superior and they know it. They know they're better, so, you know, they're taking it easy. And now Cuban's got to be having their morale crashed by now because they thought they were in control of the middle of the town, where Dislike proved them wrong in just under a minute of, you know, sustained assault.
You know, sometimes this is just all about the mind games. If you can lure your enemy into a false sense of security and then strike without them expecting it, you can just completely break their morale and just dominate the rest of the match. I mean, we've seen Dislike doing this before. They let Verve win 2 games in a row and then just struck back, just completely shut them out 3 games in a row.
Yeah, that's true. So if they can pull it against Verve, yeah, Cube guys, you know, it's going to be really hard for you. And how do you think Cube can turn this around with just 2 vehicles on the ground and Flying Sulfur and that G6? And yeah, G6 is picking a good approach coming through.
It's only a G6. If he had spawned into the flying grocery store, then you could have made a difference. But even so, Cube is just falling apart. They're just completely falling apart. They're down to 3 players and they're all getting shot at. Devil 85 is on fire. Harrowspice is about to get taken down as well. Dislike is going with a perfect pincer maneuver here. Look! Devil 85 is down. Harrowspice is next. What are these guys going to do? There's no hope left for them.
We've seen Dislike. They actually love to humiliate enemies. They did it against the Kai victory, and But yeah, it didn't work out against Cube as well. They just killed him instead. Okay, and then Flying Sofa coming in, and yeah.
Oh, he takes himself
kamikaze,
out.
going kamikaze on him because, well, I mean, why not? At this point, it doesn't matter. So, and this is 2-0 for Dislike.
I gotta say, Cube have to think of something. They now have to somehow beat Dislike at being Dislike. How this doesn't work. We've seen this before. It doesn't work. You can't beat Dislike at being Dislike. Nobody is a better Dislike than Dislike is.
You do like saying Dislike, don't you, Mike? It's mesmerizing to you.
This I like.
Yeah, Dislike. Yeah, great team overall. You know, good showmanship. Even when going off against you know, weaker teams such as Cube, clearly evident what they are capable of. It's like they were sitting there slowly, ever slowly, encircling Cube forces in the middle of Normandy town, and then they just crushed them in under a minute. And then it was just, you know, a matter of time before Krabs took over that battle, and it's 2-0. And next map, it looks like it's going to be Karelia. Yeah.
Karelia, really? Well, they are asking for Karelia, but
Dislike are saying, yeah, let's play Karelia.
Cube, no. He's thinking about Karelia. Both teams have to agree to play Karelia, because there's some kind of glitch on Karelia where bombers can't really spawn. They have to spawn in the airfields. They can't spawn in the air. Yeah. So in the rules it says that both teams have to agree to play Karelia, and if one team doesn't want it, then it doesn't happen. Aerospy
says, hate that map with a burning passion, like me, hating jungle. Because jungle sucks. I think as much as I hate T44. Dislike, choose something else, please. Okay, so Cube stands against the Karelian. The Karelia, and now it's Eastern Europe, looks like it. Eastern Europe, yep. Okay.
That makes me kind of sad, because I would really want to see Karelia again. We haven't seen this map today yet, and it's actually the oldest map in Ground Forces right now. It was the first map that was released in conjunction with the Russian and German tanks.
Yeah.
I have such fond memories of that map. But sadly, it is not to be. We are going to Eastern Europe. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you just tuned in, you have missed over 4 hours of epic matches, and we are still going at it. I don't know how I'm still awake. I think there's probably more coffee in my blood than there's actual blood. I am just living on coffee right now. I am just shaking all over the place. But your hosts for today were the Orange Doom, who is not with us anymore. He's now officially not dead. Don't worry.
He's in a better world. Well, the way you put it, you know, now we can only finish with he's in a better world now. But he's fine. He just went to sleep. He's not dead. For Christ's sakes, relax.
That lucky bastard.
My God, you and Germans and deaf, you guys like that, huh?
Let's commenting here for your pleasure. I just went Japanese there. For your pleasure are Pops RK, also known as Sean, also known as the voice of Warthunder, also known as the guy who plays Warhammer, also known as that sexy voice, also known as the guy who has way too many accolades.
That's
honestly,
correct. And
he should just get knighted by now.
And Mike Goes Boom, the guy with awesome blueprint videos on YouTube. So, yeah, definitely. Go subscribe to his channel right now. Mike Goes Boom. Don't miss it. Even I watch this stuff. It's good. So, you know what? We need to add another accolade to you. Just that. You got the sexiest German accent I've ever heard. Seriously. And now we're going to get more gay pride emojis in the chat. I can sense that. I can sense that comment every time we praise each other. They think we're gay. Seriously, they think we're queer, but we're not. We're not. It's just, we just like each other. It's okay. Is it okay to like? I mean, is it not okay to like another man, or do we have to be gay to like each other? Huh? We're not. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being gay. It's just we're not. Just like each other. It's fine.
Sean has a wife. Calm down. George is my bae.
That's true. That's true. And they're boyfriends with Tim the Orange Doom anyway, so okay, I'm just kidding. Alright, let's go back to battle here. It is Eastern Europe.
Eastern Europe, possibly the last time we are going to see this map this year. Now, if you don't know anything about Eastern Europe, let me tell you this. Flags, very linear, all on the same side of the map. We almost never see the teams going for the enemy base flag. It's all about the battle for C. You have to fulfill 2 requisites to win this map. First, rush C, be the first one on C. And second, get a defensive flanking line over on the other side of the river to the north of C. If you don't fulfill both of those requisites, you're not going to win this game. We've seen this countless times before.
Well, yeah, and both teams sending strong presence over to the other side of the river, but Cube is sending Hunter Spice and T-44. That guy said he hates T-44 or whatever. And Flying Sofa and Ostwind supports him there. Now, on the other side is just like Strelok and Hayes LOL. LOL, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not seeing how Cube are going to pull this off with just one tank and a AAA against two tanks.
Now, my guess is that the AAA can actually be quite effective if he gets on the top of that hill overwatching the sea flag. Because if he does, the farther away you are, the better he can suppress the enemy from getting a shot at your sea flag here. Oh, Wacko is now taking the sea flag. That was not good. The Nixo got taken out by Wacko, which means Cube is actually going to be the first one to take this flag. Oh, what did it just crashes but takes out the Undertaker. No. Did he?
What? Dislike completely wiped out from the middle.
Yeah.
Dezel surviving somehow, running away from Devil. Devil kills him in the back of the turret. Ay. And we're having another one of them giveaways, guys. You know, I hope you were logged in at Warthunder.pro to be able to win stuff. Now, back at this. Cube, what a play in the middle. They completely wiped out Dislike.
This must actually be the turnaround here, Sean. Look at this. Cube is now dominating this map completely. They have A, they have C. This like they didn't even go for the home base. Now it's Potato Land in the Austin finally taking the B flag. Somewhat amending the ticket bleed, but they're still going to bleed out. Now, they have someone precision on the other side of the map though. Strelok32 is facing off against Flying Sofa in the Ostwinds. In the meantime, Hazelol seems to be trying to hold off the Cube offensive here, but what are they doing? Potato Land isn't even in the flag anymore. Honestly, Dislike, wake up!
It's weird. But, you know, Dislike, this is Dislike. I wouldn't be surprised to lose somehow. Then only to win again. Santa Zorba is at it again. My god, look at all these names getting free goodies.
Now, in order to participate in these giveaways, and keep in mind, this might be the last giveaway of today and of this year. You would have to be on Warthunder.pro on the streams page and logged in. And to all those lucky winners that are currently reading the names on the bottom of the screen, you can win one of the following prizes: Silverline boosters, research points, 3 days of premium account, 100 golden eagles, and one of the unique following vehicles, which by the way are very, very, very good looking. We have the B49 E7 premium. We have the M24 Chaffee, which is not a premium but gets APCR rounds and an awesome camo scheme. We have the B51A Mustang, which is a premium and has an awesome engine. We have the Russian premium version of the Panther, known as the Panther T5 or nicknamed by the chat as the Panther Television. And finally, we have the Dumbo tank, the Soviet RBT5, a reserve tank, basically just an RBT5 and a BT5 with two 250 kilogram rockets. Now, these are the biggest rockets in War Thunder right now. They can take out a mouse.
That's very true.
Now, Sean, how's the situation looking on the ground? Has Dislike managed to come back from this?
No, not yet. They're getting into position, bringing a lot of tanks, 3 tanks to be pushing in the middle. Ba 93 about to outflank the outflanker. Shine Shooter sitting there in the woods, probably unaware that Ba is coming to kill him. Well, at least he's going to try to. Shine Shooter is in a jumbo. Now, on the opposite side of the river, Dislike got total control. Strelok and Hayes LOL both alive. Strelok actually outflanking all the way towards Cube spawn. I'm not kidding. He's
Sean,
like...
I think this might be another pincer maneuver.
Yeah.
Look at this perfect half moon positioning of Dislike here. Janice just takes out Shine Shooter. These guys in the sea flag from Cube are now feeling very, very, very nervous.
Yeah, okay, the push, I think the push is starting. Dazzle, Denixo, Body 3 all moving up. Even though carefully, and Cube, they're just down to 2 guys in the middle, Wacko and Devil 85, both in T44s. Great tanks for defense, but probably won't be enough against 4, seriously.
I think this is the start of the pincer maneuver. Cube is now starting to fall apart here. They're already done Harospice. Harospice is out of the game. They're losing 1 by 1. Oh no, Walker just got taken out. Devil 85 is now all alone in the corner. There is no backup for him. This is not looking for Cube here. They lost the advantage. They completely lost the advantage on the C flag. Dislike is just coming back like the crabs they are.
Yeah, like the crabs they are. They might look funny. They might be red, but you don't mess with a crab. And you know, what can I say? Cube did good in the middle there at the beginning, holding off the advance of Dislike. But they just, that's it. This is all they've done. They're not really spreading out their forces. They're just sitting there. I mean, after losing the battle across the river, they didn't send any reinforcements that way. Now they're going to pay for it.
Again, as I said at the start of the match, that other side of the river is more important than the flags themselves. If you control the other side of the river, you pretty much control the map, because you can just perfectly flank all around and be perfectly in cover. It is very important to take this into account and to read the map, and this is what Cube was not doing. They sent too little reinforcements, and now they are paying the price for it.
I think I know the perfect vehicle. What we need is an Ostwind with 2 37 mil cannons. That firing APCRs, man. Even a single one is deadly. We all seen it. These things can kill a T-25, T-44, T-34. We've all seen this happen, not to mention the aircraft. Oh my god, poor aircraft against an Ostwind. But, yeah, can you imagine if Germans put 2 of those? Oh man, that would be so great. And it's my wet dreams as a player of German vehicles, so please don't listen to me. I'm getting excited here. Okay, back onto the battle, and Cube getting completely encircled and slaughtered. And look at all them huddled together. Oh my god,
this is over. This is
over in that yard. Oh my god, they're huddling. They're like, hold me, we're gonna die, hold me. Okay. Shine Shooter
and Wacko are now the only players left alive on Cube. They just lost all of the tanks in the space of 2 minutes. Dislike now again in the crap.
Oh, look at this encirclement. Oh lord, this circle of death is they're tightening the noose. Shine Shooters
they're letting Potato Land take the kill, and Potato Land takes the kill! Ostwind for the win!
They're like, hey, let the little guy do this. Hey, go kill him. It's like, okay, I'm coming. So, yeah, this is what happened. Sorry, Cube. You guys
What did I tell you? These guys just know how to make a show. They waited
I know.
to let the Ostwind take the kill. That's just late.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Cube ran out of all vehicles, and it's going to be 3-0 for Dislike. You see, well, just stats don't lie. You can't beat the stats. We've all seen the way Cube played so far. We can compare it to how it did, how Dislike did. So, yeah, it was, sadly, but this was kind of inevitable.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Dislike versus Cube. I was honestly not expecting a landslide like this. But Dislike, again, proving that they are one of the strongest teams, if not the strongest team in Thunder League right now.
Yeah,
that's just absolutely amazing.
The entire War Thunder. What can I say? It's been over in half an hour. So I need to thank Dislike because I was getting tired. So they ended this quickly. But then again, I wanted to see more of them play. Goddamn crabs! I like and hate you both at the same time. Crazy crab people.
They are just too good for this. Just way too good.
Exactly, way too good. And so check this. This is only the beginning of War Thunder Esports. We are getting bigger. This is our first proper attempt at this is this is an experimental thing. We've never got so big before, and this is only the beginning. And you're witnessing the start, the humble beginnings of War Thunder Esports. And I think this has been a great season at the end of 2015. What do you think, Mike?
It has. Honestly, I've been absolutely enjoying this. We've been at this for 12 days in a row, and I gotta be honest, hopefully the players are not going to be as jam-packed just day after day after day. But still, this has just been absolutely an amazing journey so far. We've seen epic defeats, we've seen epic battles, epic wins, comebacks, Ostwinds taking down entire fleets of tanks. What is happening? I don't even know. This is absolutely amazing to watch, and hopefully you guys at home are enjoying this as much as I am. And as And as I surely know that Sean and Tim are as well.
Yeah.
Now, this has been the last stream for this year, which means I'm not going to see you until next year.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna pat you on the back, little buddy. We're gonna be back, and yeah, we are back on January 2nd, 2016. Don't miss out. Keep your eyes peeled at Warthunder.pro. We might get more news and announcements there coming along. And definitely, dog tags are going to be available throughout, the entirety of the season. Still, we're only starting our playoffs around January 20th, around it. Can't really say for sure. So, yeah, keep your eyes peeled. Hold on to your dog tags. You will still need them. You will still need them because, they will have more value next year. Trust me. I'm not going to say more, but, if you don't know how to dog tag, now would be a good time to own it because, if you buy it later in January, you might miss on something out. So
spoilers.
Yeah. I'm not promising you anything. Hey, look, I'm just, a little bit of friendly advice here. Okay, I'm not going to say any more. I'm going to get fired. Okay, what can I say? This has been an awesome ride, and I totally enjoyed it. I learned what Dislike are capable of. I actually did not expect them to do it. I was laughing at their logo there in the start, and now look at me. I'm cheering for them. Also, Duradler, another one of my the teams that I've grown to like. And, we're going to see what happens. It's hard to make any predictions. With so many strong teams there at the top competing, against each other, it's just it's hard. But definitely, the top five, both from the tournament standing standpoint and just the way they performed is Verve, team from Belarus, 8 games, only 2 losses at 18 points, and closely followed by the Crabs of Dislike. They only had 6 games so far, and standing at 15 points, they only had 1 loss. So statistically, they're about the same as Verve. It could be anyone's game. And then Dynamite, number 3, 5 games, 4 wins, only a single loss, standing at 12 points, and then much of the same as Fink, exactly identical in terms of stats with Dynamite. Arcade Esports, the only pro team, and as a definition of a pro team, because they have a sponsor, Arcade Esports, and they got 7 games under their belt with 4 wins. So I can't say they're doing too good. After, they had 4 victories in a row. 4 victories in a row. And then once they met Dislike, it all went downhill for them, sadly.
Dislike just coming up with amazing gameplays. But ladies and gentlemen, we are going to quit this for today because we are absolutely exhausted. Now, we will see you on the 2nd of January with the following matches. We have Fink versus Poltergeist, Arcade versus GOF, and Dynamite versus Cube. All 3 are going to be very exciting matches. And of course, if you want to take part in the giveaway, you do not want to miss those streams. But we are going to go away now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for staying tuned in. Thank you very much for watching. And we will see you next year.
Yeah, for your pleasure commentating, we're me, Sean Pops Arcade, and Michael's Boom. Thank you very much. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Happy Holidays. We love you all. Thank you for being with us. This is only the beginning. We're just getting started. See you next year. Thunder League out.